Welcome to Go Fund Yourself. Watch up-and-coming entrepreneurs step into the spotlight to pitch their businesses to you. This is interactive TV. Like what you see? Scan the on-screen QR code with your mobile device and invest in these businesses in real time. You decide whether to help these entrepreneurs' dreams come true or tell them to go fund yourself.
People are going to want to be behind you.
You need to show that up front.
Meet the Titans, ready to ask the questions you, the investors, want answered.
How do you make money?
Creator of Go Fund Yourself, Rory Kataya.
It makes sense to crowdfund something like this and get in now.
Jason Waller.
If you've got nothing for cats, I'm out.
David Meltzer.
Things will go viral very quickly.
This isn't just entertainment.
Because there is a huge opportunity.
Gotcha.
I'm available to pitch this for you.
And now,
That's what I said.
it's time to go fund yourself. Joining our panel is Eric Cox, COO of Net Capital, alongside speaker, life coach, and best-selling author Samantha Hart. Next to take the floor, founder and CEO of MAGFAST.
Hi, I'm Seymour Segnet. More and more, there's a kind of downward trend in products, cheaper, less well-made, and for some areas of your life, you just want something that is fantastic. Even since I was a kid, like a kind of burning question through my life is, how can this be better? Good morning, my name is Seymour Segnet. I'm the founder, CEO, and the co-creator of the MAGFAST range of premium charging products. The journey started quite a while ago. We've had some ups and some major downs, but over the last year, MAGFAST has reinvented itself, focused on just a small number of truly outstanding products. There's a vast market opportunity. The estimates vary, but there's billions of smartphones and cell phones all around the planet. People need to charge them multiple times a day, as you know. Raise your hand if you didn't bring your charger with you today. It's part of the business of living in the modern world, is making sure you can always charge. And we're starting off charging at home, but we have a business vision that goes outside the home into places like public charging as well. Part of the thesis of the company is a single word: delightful. We think that every time a customer touches your product, touches your brand, it should be completely delightful. So this is the first product. It's called MAGFAST Air Pro, and despite the name Air, it is a true heavyweight. First of all, it's a heavyweight in charging. A charger should be really, really good at charging. Competitors typically do 25 or 30 watts, 140 watts, baby. You can simultaneously charge 1, 2, 3 phones. We also put a full 140 watt, which is what your laptop needs, output on the back as well. So this thing can go on your desk, it can handle all of your accessories, and then you can also plug your laptop in as well. So it's kind of nice and tidy. So they attach magnetically like this. All modern phones have wireless charging. Most modern phones have that ring of magnets in the back. It's been built into Apple for years. Android phones either have it in the phone or in the case. They often put it in the case. But this will snap on into any of these 3 positions, like so, at full speed. Again, most of the other chargers that are 3 up, you get like 1 full speed, and then maybe you can put some headphones or something on there.
Seymour, I like the 140 watts. I think that's great because you can power, pretty hefty laptop off of that.
Yeah.
What kind of power is coming out of these areas here?
So the industry maxes out at 15 watts on each of those at the moment. So we can do 15 from each of them. As I say, there are individual proprietary standards from various manufacturers. We've decided to always support the standards to the highest.
So it's 15 on each of the 3 surfaces?
15 on each of those, which as I say, is the industry max today. As the industry evolves, of course, we'll have future models that will upgrade, yes.
Got it, okay.
The second way, if it's a heavyweight, is in weight. Here's a collection of our competitors. So this is the typical charging experience. You put your phone on, you take it off, and it comes with you. So this is a fatal flaw. Air Pro, you can go on and off all day long like this. But let's see just how much heavier we are than the competitors. I brought a little seesaw along. I'm going to put us on one end there. Let's just pile the other guys on.
Scale of justice.
1, 2, 3, and 4 of these can't outweigh us.
Wow.
How long does it take to charge?
I love that question, how long does it take to charge? It's one of the top 2 questions that customers ask, and it is categorically impossible to answer. There's just many factors.
But is it the fastest one on the market?
It is the fastest available with the current technology. Also the beginning of a complete system of pieces that all work together. First of these that we're releasing, which is just a little simple hub that goes with it onto the bottom. Okay, it snaps on magnetically like that, but that will support a screen. Like you can plug in a monitor, plug in a bunch of.
So you've got some USB-Cs.
Yep.
What else? Is this a headphone jack here?
Got a headphone jack on there. You can stick cards into it as well.
Okay, so you got SD cards and you've got HDMI and you've got Ethernet. Okay,
Yeah.
so this I want. This is seriously cool.
Well,
I would buy this.
Here's the good news: you don't have to.
I've never seen anything like this in the market.
Me neither.
Right?
Beautiful.
Now this is super
I throw this
cool.
in my bag.
So
Yeah.
the news for you guys is you don't have to buy it because all of the stuff in front of you is a gift that we bought for you
Okay,
guys.
thank you. Well, I'm going to tell everybody else to buy it.
And we would love your feedback.
I'll still buy one.
These are pre-production samples, so and you're familiar with
So
that.
when is this coming to market?
So we will be shipping at the beginning, maybe the end of Q3, beginning of Q4 2025. And we have a cable. You've got it in a box there. Let me just talk about this for just a second. So there are many USB cables around. So this is called MAGFAST Lux Pro, but the thing that people truly fall in love with is this incredible, delightful touch and feel. It's incredibly soft and silky, and it literally kind of behaves like no other. You know, most cables, if you scrunch them up, they kind of stay all kind of scrunchy. Lux Pro, it just falls right out like that.
But I want to talk about the cable because I was CEO of Samsung's first data division phone, which was a Windows phone called the PCE phone. And one of the most difficult things to do was to deliver the power. And so a lot of people are paying a lot of money for chargers, but they buy these off-brand or even on-brand cables, and it really creates
A choke point.
a choke point. This is more important than that.
So tell us, I think a lot of us think this is a fantastic product. How bad will it set us back? How much does the products cost?
Cord is $39.
This, how much is this?
Pro version, $179.
How much is this one?
$239.
$230.
$239.
Okay.
Which is actually, if you compare it with our competitors, the lowest cost per watt.
That's how I would position
Nice
it, right?
way.
Like marketing, I would be the lowest cost per watt. Like you've got to really, dial into the value there.
I could say, having had it in front of me now and held it, this is so far superior to anything I've ever seen. How much money are you raising now?
So we're actually not in a raise. We did one recently, 1.3, I think, and we will open again with a goal of a full 5 a little bit later on in this year.
When?
To be determined. And I'll tell you what will determine it.
So you don't need cash now.
Yeah, we always need cash. Yeah, I saw that bag you carried in. It has the cash in it. We're happy to take it. But no, we absolutely will always take. We're just not in a fundraising, an investment fundraising period at the moment. But it's available to pre-order now, and from time to time we have investment rounds. Depending on when you're seeing this, the QR code will also lead you to that as well.
So if someone was to scan the code on the screen now and place a pre-order, is it fair to say that you would give them first access when you open your round again?
Absolutely.
Okay, good.
Why delightful?
Because there's a majesty and a magic about delightful, and it's very, very rare. If you think, I genuinely invite you, if you think of the products that you would say, I love this, and you tell your friends about it, in any category at all, in any category, a food that you love, a product that you love, a physical product that you love, an experience that you love, it creates this sort of this feeling, this, it's like sort of standing next to a fountain or something. It just creates this uplifting feeling to use a product that's truly wonderful. And people fall in love and they tell their friends and they come back.
Great job. Really terrific product.
Thank you guys, it's fun. Appreciate it. Just stepped out of the Go Find Yourself studio. Did my best to pour my heart out for the Titans. And I think my number one impression of being in there is just what an incredibly supportive environment it is. You know, these are true professionals. These are literally titans of various different industries. But you could feel the energy in the room is all about supporting entrepreneurs, supporting businesses, and making it happen. And the beauty is there's a QR code that you can scan right now if you haven't already, because you can order or pre-order all of these products. If not, you can get on the list for priority notification next time there's a chance to invest in MAGFAST, the company, not just the products, which you can invest in at any time.
The product is amazing, there's no question about it. When he said delightful, that just absolutely immediately resonated with me, because I think it actually originated from something I think Steve Jobs had said, that was sort of what he was going for in terms of a customer experience. And across my entire company, all the different business verticals we have, there's one mantra. Every touch, whether it's customer experience, contacting customer support, and whatever products and services we're providing, you're going for delightful. That is, and believe me, it's the right word to describe how you want your customers to feel when they engage with you.
Yeah.
Whether it's a product or a service or a communication with you, you want them to feel delighted. And for me, I'd pay extra to have something this cool, eliminates all my cable stuff, it's high end, it matches everything else I'm doing.
But it's high end, right? What I think needs to be done for a mass billion-dollar company, which this has a potential to be, is not everybody can afford this or wants this. This is what I think. This is the hero of a delightful group. This is the epitome of delightful, but without this product, these products are difficult to sell because this product is competitively priced, but essential to everyone. So to introduce the brand, introduce the products, you need a leader. And to me, this was the hinge pin why this company is going to be super successful, is because everybody that needs this. And then they'll move to these other products, but you'll win the community and the brand with this product.
Yeah.
I've been looking for something like this. Connect my 47-inch monitor, connect my phone, my laptop, so I don't have all this stuff everywhere. And who the hell wants to sit at their desk all day? I want that thing charged in 10 minutes.
I own 2 charging cables. I always have to keep replacing them. I like to buy good quality products that last longer.
Yeah, I definitely want a charger that can charge my phone in 10 minutes. Who wouldn't?
MAGFAST is definitely the future. Scan that QR code.
Returning to our panel is Eric Cox, alongside Dr. Samantha Hart. Next to take the stage, co-founders of Limon, a social travel app where everyday adventures become creator-powered itineraries.
Hi, my name is Lili Montes.
And I'm Ramon Montes.
And our startup is Limon. This product has actually come from a lifelong passion of mine to show people the best places to explore.
You know, we've sacrificed a lot to get to where we are today, and we can't wait to use this opportunity so that we can bring Limon to the next level.
We're with Limon Corp. Go fund yourself.
It is so great to be here today. I'm so excited to meet all of you guys in person, finally. We're even more excited to share with you guys what we're building here today at Limon.
Well, it turns out that travel itineraries take time to create, and most never get made. In fact, 74% of Americans say that it stresses them out even more to plan a trip than it does to just stay home at work.
So that's why we built Limon. Limon turns your travel stories into sellable itineraries. All you have to do is upload a few photos, and you can actually record yourself speaking about each one, just like a mini travel podcast. And then Limon's AI will listen to your story and turn it into an itinerary that you can then edit and curate, maybe add in a few jokes here and there before you publish and start selling on the platform.
Limon is the place for your travel stories.
So, how do we make money? The first way, like I just mentioned, is through those itineraries. Us and the creators would both get a split. We will also be running ads on the platform once we grow our user base. But lastly, we will have a subscription, and this one's my favorite. So that would give you an ad-free experience as well as 1 free day trip to redeem per month. That way, we're actually pushing you to get out there and travel instead of doom scrolling all day long.
Right now, organically, we already have a community of 5,000 travelers across Limon's social media channels. We've been having lots of conversations with all types of content creators, getting them excited about our app, learning about the problems that they have that we can solve for them. And eventually, once the app launches here soon, bringing them right onto our platform. Anyone can turn their travels into a monetization opportunity.
So far, we've developed our MVP, which, if you're not familiar with what that is, stands for minimum viable product. And that includes the core features around posting your photos, recording yourself speaking about each one, and posting them into the Limon feed where anyone else on the platform can listen to your story and get inspired.
So we encourage you all to invest and scan the QR code on the screen if you're interested in being a part of the Limon journey with us.
Nice presentation.
Yeah, I like that a lot. I think it's a really interesting approach. So as people are posting their stories and their pictures and they're talking about where they are, isn't that enough information for people to go ahead and create that itinerary without having to purchase it? What am I missing with that?
Yeah, so a lot of people, when they're telling a good story, they'll leave out some of the more detailed information on the logistics side. For example, where the best place to park is, where are the clean bathrooms, what time of day is like the best time to go visit someplace. So you might get a high-level overview about what you can do, but if you really want to have that curated good experience, it's going to be in those itinerary details.
You're going to have a difficult time monetizing itineraries, or that there'll be enough people buying it that it'll motivate someone to have a highly produced itinerary, even if AI helps to facilitate that.
I have a friend right now who built out an online community, and she had this whole plan for how she was going to make it monetized. And it didn't work out. So she said, I'm going to have a free component to this. I'm going to get a bunch of people in. She has so many people in the community because the idea is so good that now advertisers and sponsors are coming in and just going, we will pay you this much per month to be in front of. So I think if you take out the payment, I think the event space and rolling people into programs coupled with a free initial platform could open up a lot of areas for financial success.
One part that I'm always concerned about from two-sided marketplaces like this is stickiness. A lot of people try to get Uber drivers to come off platform and drive for you, but the convenience wasn't there. They were doing something else, they're not there, and that's really what kept you sticky in the Uber platform. On the other side, we saw what Up Counsel tried to do, where they had a community of legal advisors. It was so easy to poach a legal advisor, because I had the free time. I just like, okay, I'm going directly to the attorney now and cutting out the transactions platform. And so figuring out what's that sticky piece, because my concern would be, once people build a following and they have these great itineraries, straight to Patreon, straight to, or kind of setting up a Stripe payment platform on their own website. My concern is the stickiness and the defectors.
You need to partner with a travel agency. If there was an app that I could go to that would say, okay, Amalfi Coast, and there's videos from affiliates that are there saying, we're doing this and we're doing this, and I'm looking, and then at the end of that it says, now if you want to book this trip, click here. And that goes right to a travel agent that puts the package together and spits that out.
And you get a piece.
And you get a piece of that? To me, that's an absolute home run. I think almost everyone that's planning any kind of vacation would love that.
Unlike TikTok, where you're in the feed for Amalfi Coast and you're looking at all these different pictures and stories of people, this aggregation of information and the transference into being able to book it, because that gets the difficult part. We find a hotel in Amalfi, right? That's the hard part.
Trying to book everything.
And you can get better rates.
And everybody's experiential now. It's about culture, identity, and then experiences. And if you get me hang out with these guys, something that they want to do, I would love to see. I did the Dave Meltzer and the Rory plan out.
I mean, Expedia would be all over this. They would partner, they'd fund it, they'd be all over it.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's one of the big things too, that we notice is that people want to find places to explore from people that they trust. And I always want to hear where my favorite influencers went. I want to get their inside tips on all those hidden gems. So I think it's a great perspective.
I'm going to start thinking about who I know in the travel business and connect you guys with them, because what you're doing would be such, I think, an enhancement to travel agencies right now that are trying to figure out what to do. I really think that this could fly. That's how you really would scale this thing.
Well, I think people watching, they're going to love what you guys are doing. I think they're going to click below to get involved in that. So good job.
Thank you so much. I think you guys are great.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
Well done.
We have a lot to think about still. The Titans gave us some really good advice on how we might want to change our revenue model. So we really want to take a look at that, because we think that the Titans' advice could make our product even better than it was before.
I'm excited for the future too. I mean, this is just the beginning, and the Titans gave us so much great feedback. We're really excited to see what the people at home have to say, and we're getting the app out here soon to launch. So it's going to be such an exciting next chapter.
Yeah, we can't wait to hear everyone's story on the Limon app.
I think most people, again, I'm generalizing, but I think most people really don't know. They're going to go to a destination. They don't really know what's there. They don't know what the options are. They don't know if they're going to like something, even when someone's telling me about it. But if I could see it, I see the hotel, I see the pool at the hotel, I see the spa, I see the golf course, I see the beach. And it's like, yes, that's cool. I want to do that. And all I have to do is click. I mean, I just think that's such a winner. Nobody is doing that. I think that jumpstarts the travel agency business. That's just, marry them with Expedia, Booking, whatever relationships we can come together, for them. I think this blows up. They just need a few bucks to get it off the ground and finish their coding. Jace.
I think, YouTube is still aged below a lot of travelers, in my opinion, right? Like, we're all not living on YouTube to find out where we should travel, okay? 40s, 50s, they're not. 30s, yeah, 20s, they are. This could be something good for those travelers that are in the 40s and 50s that see an app, right? They advertise to get that app, and that's what it's all about. They're not searching on YouTube for clicks. And then they get that app and they're able to do that. And then you have so many different ways, advertising to make money, going direct with the travel agents to make money, all these different things. So I think that if they focus on this being an app that's like YouTube, it's a traveling app with stories. What do you want to do? And they advertise that way. To me, at least for me, and I would assume most people my age, it's hard for me to go to YouTube like my kids do and watch something on it. But it's not hard to go, shoot, this is a great ass app that I can sit here and see everything about where I want to go in Italy. This is fantastic.
I think one of the benefits of the show is the relationship capital. So whether it's introducing him to Jeff Hoffman, who founded Priceline, or other relationships that we have, we can help accelerate the value and also re-engineer the vision for the young entrepreneurs to help make them successful.
One thing we all agree on is we all like them. They were really terrific.
I think that's a cool idea. Great way to monetize your travel, other things. Go download it, check it out.
You gotta get the Limon app. Best way to travel in the whole entire world, scan that code.
It's cool that you get to be on social media and make money.
Who wouldn't want to make money on the Limon app? Check out Limon app, it's the next big thing, better than Instagram.
I love making passive income. Who doesn't want to make money in their sleep, bro?
Make money with the Limon app.
So go scan that QR code.
Scan that code.